I am just doing this live to talk about Selena Gomez. She's mentioned that she was probably going to quit music in the next few years. And that surprised a lot of people. For my Selena fans, if you are of an older generation and you don't know who she is, Selena Gomez is a famous pop singer. She is of Caucasian, half Caucasian and also half Mexican descent. And she is famous for a relationship she had with Justin Bieber, but they've long been split up. And no, for the fans of her, she is not getting back together with Justin. Please stop asking. And thank God she's not, because it was toxic. But people love her. You know, she's very popular. She was popular on my channel. So I'm just going to read into what she said about possibly quitting the music industry. And then after that, we're going to go into Charles and his relationship with Harry and William and his complicated relationship with them and what that looks like. Then we're going to do pick a card on career and abundance in the next several weeks. Okay. So what's going on with Selena Gomez? Is she serious about leaving the music industry? Okay. So she's looking for a new beginning. I put the camera up higher so you guys can see. She's looking for a new beginning. She's looking for a new start, and she wants to make a bit more money before she goes ahead and changes what she's been doing. She wants to make a bit more money. So, you know, see the Devil card. The Devil card indicates the wealth I think she wants to accumulate before fully quitting, but also it indicates the issues she might have had with lupus. It also can indicate any health issues that you have because of wanting to pursue material gain. So it could be how her health has been affected from being in the business because she does have lupus. She doesn't ever want to have any lack in her life. She wants to make sure she's taken care of, her family's taken care of. This message is about her, the moon, because she is a Cancer. Okay. And she's looking ultimately for a way out. She's looking for a return to this happiness she felt like she felt before she was in the business. And she's been in the business quite a long time, since a young age. So she's still only in her 20s. So she's looking to return to this feeling, Six of Cups, this nostalgic feeling of peace and safety, of home. She was backstabbed by different people in the business, not just Justin, but there were other people who backstabbed her in the business. And she's just looking to move away from that Five of Swords energy and move to calmer waters. She's looking for this calmer peace in her life. She's looking for that peace of mind, you know, and she's really, I feel like she's really made up her mind on this. So either she's going to retire in the next 2 to 3 years. It's only a matter of time, or perhaps 4 at the most, but it's only a matter of time. You see, she's been thinking about this a lot, and I said 4 and I got 4 of Cups. So it may be in 4 years. She's been thinking about this a lot. Okay. Hi, April. She's looking for greater balance in her life. Peace that is born from balance. So the Justice card talks about balance. This is her thinking about that decision. 4 of Cups. She's been very frustrated with a lot of things in her career. A lot of things have frustrated her and left her upset, have left her worried and concerned, and other people worried about her. It could be the extra stress on her lupus, because stress does exacerbate it, just as it does most illnesses. I can't speak on that as a doctor, but, you know, it's common sense. Emotional always interacts with physical. And she wants to plan ahead. You know, she might come back after retiring every once in a while doing an album. But she'll be gone a long time before she does another one when she finally leaves. So I do think it's going to be between 2 and 4 years that she decides to give it up for a long time. And she wants to plan her next steps ahead. Like what? I don't think she'll be gone entirely from doing anything. I think she'll be gone from music for a while. She might start putting her energy somewhere artistic in some other avenue. Music is artistic, but in some other artistic direction. She is a Cancer. She's very intuitive, emotional, artistic. The water signs often are. So she might start to plan, or she is planning something, 3 of Wands, in another direction. that uses her creative talents. And she's reflected on this quite a lot. Queen of Cups, female Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She just wants rest for her body, for her soul, for her mind. And she wants to build an empire, empress, in a different direction, into something else. After resting and retiring, she will have the energy to do that, Page of Wands, and to go forward with something different towards her horizon. Eight of Wands, her good, her positivity. You know, the celebrities live at a different income level than us. And so it still doesn't justify people like Harry and Meghan complaining about their money, but they do have a different standard of living than us. And so she's been saving money in her own way to plan for this, budgeting it. Budgeting to her would be different than to us, but in her lifestyle, you know, she's over it, you know, eye roll. She's over it. She's ready for the death of her music career for now, the ending of it. You know, she wants to go out with a bang. She's probably going to make a really good album or 2 albums before she leaves and confidently go towards her inner fulfillment. And use her Aries moon, because she does have a masculine energy moon, but a feminine energy sun. Use her Aries moon to be set free as the Queen of Wands and go forward. That's all I have. I think she's very well-loved person. She has a lot of good energy surrounding her. A lot of people wish the best for her and love her. That's why she's popular on my channel, or was before. They want to see her do good. People are very supportive of her. They want to see her enjoy her life. And I think that she's used enough temperance in making this decision. And it's finally time for her to start a new chapter using her creative talents for something else. She's ready to walk away. That part is true. It's going to be 4 years max. Okay, so, and any other last one card we want to pull about her? I feel like she's working on an album right now, 8 of Pentacles. It's going to be one of her best ones. There's going to be a lot of hit songs on it because it's like she wants to go out with a bang. Like I said, 2 to 4 years, she's going to retire. Okay, so Charles, how is Charles feeling now that, you know, all the stuff is out in the open, the dirty laundry is being aired by Harry and Meghan? William, you know, said we are very much not a racist family. How is everybody feeling? I also want to add during this video, and when George Floyd happened, I did mention it as well, that, you know, I hope that everybody considers, you know, what happened to this man, and that it was very wrong what happened, and that we consider the family who lost him. I did say that in a few older videos. So I want to just say briefly, this is not a political channel. People tend to make it into a political issue whenever there's stuff like that, which is the problem I have with that kind of stuff. But I do want to say briefly, this thing that's been happening with the, you know, the shooting of the Asian women and the assaults on Asians. They are going to turn this into a political issue, which I'm not going to comment on. But I just want to say I am sending my positive energy to that situation as well, and hope that everything can get better, and that, you know, that is taken seriously, and that we don't make it into a political issue, and that can just be seen as a issue of having empathy for others, and that everybody, you know, is protected who feels marginalized, whether they are Black or Asian, or because they're a woman, or they're a woman who is Black or Asian, or whatever other ethnicity, Latina, you know, multiple, I can list them all, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, Arab, Indian, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anybody who feels attacked or threatened is protected. And I just hope all the best for those families. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, now going on to Prince Charles. How does Prince Charles feel now that Harry and Meghan have spoken? How does he feel now that William said we're very much not a racist family, which is what he said when he was walking and the press was harassing him? How does he feel? He's trying to focus on the positive. Interesting. This is about him. He's a Scorpio, King of Cups, you see. He's trying to focus on the positive aspects of the family. 10 of Cups. See? I don't know if you could see that well. 10 of Cups. The positive aspects of the family. And he's grounding himself actually in divine feminine energy, which makes sense. Charles actually has quite a lot of feminine energy surrounding him because he is a Scorpio, which is more of a masculine energy water sign, but it still has some feminine qualities because it is a water sign, and Pisces, Cancer are very feminine signs. Scorpio, I would say, is a more masculine interpretation of that, but he's kind of tapping into that divine feminine energy of flowing, nurturing, trying to hear out that side, have empathy, and just kind of resting in what is and not worrying about what's going to happen, because he feels a bit overwhelmed with all of these different things coming at him. He feels very overburdened. He's been talking to the Queen. Thank you, Nicole. That's fine. You can come back and watch it later. And they have a lot of optimism for the future despite what's been going on, or they want to try to figure out how to keep continuing a positive image for the family. They still love Harry despite everything. He still loves his son. There's still love there. The lovers represents love between two people. Doesn't have to be sexual, romantic. He feels, though, like Harry turned his back. He wants to use caution with anything he may say. He's very, very careful about his words, and anything that he will say, if he does say anything, is going to be very, very little and very, very careful. He's spoken to the Queen about this already. He's spoken to Philip about this. They want to show that the royal family at this day and age is making a change, the Hierophant. They want to show that this is a new era for the royal family. It's not what people think. Wheel of Fortune. That they are rushing towards a new horizon. And it's not just going to be Prince William who does that. That's going to be Charles as well. Charles is part of that great reset, whether we like it or not. He is part of that great reset, and that's what his vision is for love, for giving to others, for humanitarianism. It does not mean I think that. This is what Charles feels. He thinks there's an opportunity here to prove people wrong, that, you know, when I become king, things are going to change a lot. It's not what you think, right? He's focusing on creating an image of stability in the family. How are we going to do this? Talking to his mother about that. Talking to his mother. You see the Queen of Swords. She comes out as Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Swords, but I tend to read Elizabeth as the Queen of Swords because she's got that, you know, I've done everything in life, bad bitch energy. She's more of this. Kate's more of the Queen of Pentacles, even though they're both earth signs. Elizabeth is more of the Queen of Swords. And in time, he feels people will see what he has to offer. People will see what he has to offer to his country, and he's willing to put the hard work in. He wants to show, once he becomes king, I have an opportunity to show that there is hope when people didn't like me, they didn't think so. I'm going to turn things around. And he's been thinking about this a lot. He's been in his feelings, Knight of Cups. Again, he's a Scorpio considering this. Maybe talked about this to William as well, because William could be the Knight of Cups or the King of Cups because he's a Cancer. And he really wants, he's been trying to like hermit by himself, but he really wants to hit the ground running when he has the chance. It's not that he wants his mother to die. You know, nobody wants their mother to die, I think, unless they have an absolutely horrible mother. And then in those cases, even then they might be conflicted because it's still wishing a person dies. Nobody wishes anybody dies. It's not that he wishes her dead. It's just that he wants that opportunity when she does pass to show, I'm going to be more than what people expect. Because he knows that a lot of people want William to be king. He knows a lot of people wanted to skip over him and to go to William, but he wants to show people, look, I can be enthusiastic about this. I'm going to let my actions speak for myself. Page of Wands is a very action-oriented card. And I'm going to show you, right? I know that everybody loved Diana, Queen of Cups, and I felt trapped by that. I felt defeated by that because I was supposed to be the future king. But I'm going to show people, I'm going to bring more prosperity to my country. You know, I'm going to come out from this turmoil where people don't like me. And I've always felt like it was kind of a balance act between one other person I'm always compared to. He was compared to Diana when she was alive, and now he's compared to his son. So it's like this turmoil all the time between this other person, right? Two people turmoil. And then he's going to come out of this, I think, and he's going to just really move forward with these things that he's been very passionate about for a long time, including the environment, animals, etc. And he's going to show, I'm going to do things different here. The unicorn talks about somebody who's being different. We as a family will persevere, and I'm going to bring greater hope to my country and the world in my own way. And as far as Harry goes, the hermit, Harry, he's a Virgo. As far as the hermit goes, he does feel bad about that. He feels taken aback and surprised about some of the things that Harry said, and he's woken up and smelled the coffee about certain things. He's undecided as to how to approach it still with his son, but he feels like a lot of things were cracked open and revealed where he feels, well, you know, going forward, we've got to treat this as an ending and a new beginning. That part of the relationship is over. Now we got to figure out how to start anew positively. 6 of Wands. And he's been talking about this with his mother a lot. Queen of Swords. Okay. But ultimately, he's hopeful that a positive comeback can be made. You know, he does feel like he turned his back on the family. Harry did that, but he's trying to use temperance in approaching communication with him. That's what I have. All right, pick a card. One more for Charles. He's just thinking a lot. He's really considering his next moves, okay? Pick a card. Abundance for the next several weeks, next several months. This is timeless. Whenever you watch it, pick a card. Abundance. Abundance. Pick a card. Abundance. Pick a card. Abundance. Okay. So, something you have loved for a long time or had in your heart of hearts that you've wanted to do, you're going to have the opportunity to move forward on. It's going to bring you more stability and more money. And that is going to possibly be a new job opportunity or an extra job. The Fool coming in the next 4 weeks. Greater stability. Money, victories, and moving forward, having to take life by the reins and act on something that you love. If you have an interview coming up, speak from your heart. Prepare how you're going to speak from your heart. You know, you don't want to tell them all your deepest secrets in an interview, but I mean, speak passionately. You have to show passion in this interview that's coming up. And I feel like you're going to be given a positive offer if this is an interview. If it's just getting more clients or something, same thing. Passion. Remember, the more passion you can speak with something, the more convincing you are. Number 2, a lot of hard work is going to be required of you in the coming months or weeks. A lot of hard work. Now's not the time for rest. Doesn't mean you can't sleep. When you go home, make sure you sleep and eat well. Of course, self-care, take care of yourself. But when you are at work or when you're working on something, it's going to require your all. It's not going to be something you can do half-ass. You're going to have to put 110% in for that star you're looking for, that hope you're looking for. Get clear with yourself about what your plans are. How are you going to go about doing this? How are you going to achieve what it is you want? How are you going to go forward with this intuitively? You know the answers. get clear, the moon. How are you going to figure out how to put work in? What work needs to be done? What type of schedule do you need? How do you need to organize your day? Because you've felt this sense of lack for far too long. This sense of lack can be replaced with abundance if you figure out your game plan. Now is the time to write ABC and then little bullets underneath that. How am I going to accomplish ABC? How am I going to reach my goals? Number 3, abundance for the next several weeks or the next several months. Abundance, whatever time frame. Let's say for the next 4 to 12 weeks. Abundance for the next 4 to 12 weeks. So like the next 3 months. 1 month to 3 months. So this is timeless, between the next month to 3 months. Abundance. What's going on? Career and abundance. Okay. There's been something you've been thinking long and hard about, and you just want to act on it, kind of like how Charles wanted to act on something. He wants to prove to people that he's capable. You want to prove to people that you're capable. Maybe a lot of things have been upside down in your life lately. The Tower. A lot of things have been topsy-turvy. It's been all over the place. And you're looking for that opportunity, that fresh start. Well, it's been slow to come. The Empress takes a little bit. She's pregnant for 9 months. Figuratively, it means you've got to pause and wait for your abundance to come. Well, you're on the precipice of it. You're on the precipice of having this opportunity to shine forth in your ego, in that positive energy that attracts, in that positive energy that shines, that is capable, that believes in oneself. That's Leo energy in the positive, Aries energy in the positive, Sagittarius energy in the positive, the fire signs of the ego. Believing in yourself. You're going to have that opportunity soon, and fulfillment will follow. Okay? You've had enough time to get clear on what you want, where you're going. You've had enough eye rolls, I think, in your life already to learn the lesson. There was a loss and a difficult situation of some kind. 2 of Swords and a loss, 5 of Cups. But I think finally the time is coming where you can let go of this ending. The ending is gone. You've reflected enough. And now you've recognized yourself as the spiritual, special, beautiful unicorn. Special, not spiritual. That is capable of putting the work in. And you're going to show people that. You're going to show people that you're capable of this. You're going to show yourself that you're capable of this bounty, and you're going to be rewarded with that confidence you have in yourself now, that newfound confidence. Release the burdens of other people. You don't need to carry anybody else's burdens but your own. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. It's very heavy energy. Allow yourself to accept life's beautiful opportunities. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Just get to it. But don't pressure yourself about the next step, the next step, the next. Just get to it. Just get immersed in what you need to do. And then you will find some balance. And you will find this feeling of peace. How you once felt before, of nostalgia. The nostalgic feeling of calm, of peace. Where you don't have a care in the world. That feeling you have kind of when you're a kid and you don't know about how money works and stuff like that. Once you can get into that feeling again, when you're not worrying about what's going to happen after you take this action, then you're going to be celebrating. Then you're going to be celebrating your abundance and releasing yourself from the trap of worry, of overanalyzation, of confusion, and you will find the last piece of the puzzle that's needed for your success and the opportunities that will be handed to you by the universe. Be open and willing to accept opportunities. Don't be so hard on yourself. You are more special than you think you are. You are more important in this universe than you think you are. There may be a time of waiting, but you are deserving of this Ace of Pentacles. So take the opportunity. Thank you again for watching. And again, I want to say my condolences to anybody who passed away or who feels threatened. As I said, in any marginalized community, particularly because we are talking about the Asian community now, with the Asian community, particularly with Asian women. And I wish everybody who feels unsafe or harassed or pressured or attacked verbally or physically of any kind, I intend and I hope and I pray that you will have protection surrounding you at all times and that you feel protected. And thank you for watching my channel. And I appreciate all of you. And I will talk to you guys all later. Just go to my website, naomitarot.com, if you would like your own reading. The full moon is going to be coming up on the 28th. And I'll be doing a few more Patreon videos for this month. Just look at the menu to see what I haven't done yet. And those will be the ones I have to do. I think it's the full moon spell and the sign readings is what I have left. I'm going to try to do the sign readings just so you guys feel like you get like a real good, like intricate, detailed, meaty reading. I think that word sounds so silly, meaty, when you're talking about stuff, but I feel like this is the best way to describe it, like a detailed, weighty, meaty, intricate reading. So you feel like you're getting your money's worth on that. I'm going to try to make those sign readings longer this month on Patreon for Earth, Air, Water, Fire, so we can go a little bit more into what's going to happen in April for all you guys. So look forward and stay tuned for that. And also the spell on Patreon for the rest of this month. And I'll be telling you by the beginning of April what the videos for April are going to be. All right. Thank you for watching. Yes, April, leave Harry in LA and move forward with the monarchy. Yes, it is smart what he's doing. I agree. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.